Hello students, today let us discuss the exercise of the lesson Chemical Equilibrium, page 189 in your textbook. Question 1. Choose the correct option. A. The equilibrium H2O liquid gives H plus aqueous plus OH minus aqueous is, the correct answer is option A, dynamic. B. For equilibrium, A gives 2B plus heat. The number of moles of A molecules increases if the temperature is increased because it is an exothermic reaction. So, increase of temperature favors the backward reaction and number of moles of A increases. For the equilibrium, Cl2 gas plus 2NO gas gives 2NOCl gas. The concentration of NOCl will increase if the equilibrium is disturbed by adding either Cl2 or 2NO. That is, by increasing the concentration of reactants, there will be increase in concentration of product. Here NOCl is the product. So either by adding Cl2 or adding NO, the increase in concentration of NOCl happens. So here adding Cl2 only given, remaining all are removing NO, adding NOCl, removal of Cl2. So the correct answer is adding Cl2. The correct answer is option A. D. The relation between Kc and Kp for the reaction A plus B gives 2C plus D is, here the reaction we have to see the number of moles. The relationship between Kp and Kc is Kp is equal to Kc into RT raised to delta N. Here delta N is number of moles of product is 3 minus 2. 3 minus 2 is 1. So Kp is equal to Kc into RT raised to 1. Or we can write Kp upon Kc is equal to RT. But in your textbook, all the options given are wrong. So please make the option D as Kp upon Kc is equal to RT. It is given in your book Kp upon Kc is equal to 1. Change it as Kp upon Kc is equal to RT. That is the correct answer. E. When volume of the equilibrium reaction C gas plus H2O gas gives CO gas plus H2 gas is increased at a constant temperature, the equilibrium will, volume of equilibrium reaction, if it increases, then the reactant concentration, if we are increasing, the equilibrium will shift from left to right. So the correct answer is option A. Question number 2. Answer the following. A. Write statement for law of mass action. Answer. The law of mass action states that the rate of a chemical reaction at each instant is proportional to the product of concentration of all the reactants. B. Write an expression for the equilibrium constant with respect to concentration. For reversible chemical reaction at equilibrium, A moles of A plus B moles of B gives C moles of C plus D moles of D. Here it is written C moles of D. It should be C moles of C. The equilibrium constant Kc is equal to molar concentration of products upon molar concentration of reactants raised to the power equal to the coefficient. So here the products are C and D. C raised to C, molar concentration of C raised to C into molar concentration of D raised to D upon molar concentration of A raised to A into molar concentration of B raised to B. Derive mathematically the value of Kp for A gas plus B gas gives C gas plus D gas. Answer. When the concentration of reactants and products are in gaseous state, the reactions are expressed in terms of their partial pressure. Then the equilibrium constant is represented as Kp. For the reaction A plus B gives C plus D, the equilibrium constant Kp can be expressed using partial pressures as Kp is equal to pressure of C into pressure of D, partial pressure of C into partial pressure of D upon partial pressure of A into partial pressure of B, where Pa, Pb, Pc and Pd are equilibrium partial pressures of A, B, C and D respectively. Question D. Write the expression of Kc for the following chemical reaction. Number 1. 2SO2 gas plus O2 gas gives to SO3 gas. Kc is equal to molar concentration of product upon molar concentration of reactants. So here the product is SO3. So molar concentration of SO3 raised to 2 upon molar concentration of SO2 square into molar concentration of O2. Number 2, N2O4 gas gives 2NO2 gas. Kc is equal to molar concentration of NO2 square upon molar concentration of N2O4. Question J. Differentiate irreversible and reversible reaction. Number 1. Irreversible reaction. Products are not converted back to reactants. In reversible reaction, products are converted back to reactants. Number 2. In irreversible reaction, the reaction stops completely and almost go to completion. In reversible reaction, the reaction appears to have stopped but does not undergo completion. Number 3. Irreversible reaction can be carried out in an open or closed vessel, but reversible reactions are generally carried out in a closed vessel. Number 4. Irreversible reaction takes place only in one direction. It is represented by a single arrow. Reversible reaction takes place in both the direction. It is represented by a double arrow. Example for irreversible reaction is C solid plus O2 gas gives CO2 gas. Reversible reaction example N2 gas plus O2 gas gives 2NO gas. Question K. Write suitable condition of concentration, temperature and pressure used during the manufacture of ammonia by Haber process. Answer. Concentration. Addition of hydrogen or nitrogen or both favors forward reaction. This increases the yield of ammonia. Temperature. The formation of ammonia is exothermic reaction. Hence, low temperature should favor the formation of ammonia. However, at low temperatures, the reaction rate is small. At high temperatures, the reaction occurs rapidly, but the decomposition of ammonia occurs. Hence, the optimum temperature of about 773 Kelvin is used in the manufacture of ammonia. Pressure. The forward reaction is favored at a high pressure as it proceeds with decrease in number of moles. At a high pressure, the catalyst becomes inactive or inefficient. Therefore, optimum pressure needs to be used. The optimum pressure is about 250 atmospheres. Question M. For the equilibrium, BaSO4 gas gives Ba2 plus aqueous plus SO4 2 minus aqueous. State the effect of A. Addition of Ba2 plus ion. The addition of Ba2 plus ion will favor reverse reaction. That is, equilibrium shifts from right to left. This increases the amount of BaSO4. B. Removal of SO4 2 minus ion. Removal of SO4 2 minus ion will favor the forward reaction. That is, equilibrium shifts from left to right. This decreases the amount of BaSO4. C. Addition of BaSO4 on the equilibrium. Addition of BaSO4 will not affect the equilibrium as the equilibrium constant expression does not include pure solid. BaSO4 is present in the solid state. So, addition of more amount of BaSO4 does not alter or change the equilibrium state. Explain. A. Explain the dynamic nature of chemical equilibrium with a suitable example. Answer. Consider a chemical reaction A gives B. We can write the expression of equilibrium constant Kc is equal to molar concentration of B upon molar concentration of A. At equilibrium, the ratio of the concentration of the product to that of concentration of the reactant is constant and this is equal to Kc. At this stage, reaction takes place in both directions at the same speed, although the reaction appears to have stopped. Thus, chemical equilibrium is dynamic in nature. Dynamic means moving and at a microscopic level, the system is in motion. For example, in the reaction between H2 and I2 to form HI, the color of the reaction mixture becomes constant because the concentration of H2, I2 and HI become constant at equilibrium. H2 plus I2 gives 2HI. Thus, when equilibrium is reached, the reaction appears to have stopped. However, this is not the case. The reaction is still going on in the forward and backward reaction, but the rate of forwarding reaction is equal to rate of backward reaction. Hence, chemical equilibrium is dynamic in nature and not static. Question B. Explain relation between Kp and Kc. Consider a general reversible reaction. AA plus BB gives CC plus DD. That is, A moles of A combines with the B moles of B gives C moles of C and D moles of D. The equilibrium constant Kp in terms of partial pressure is given by the equation Kp is equal to partial pressure of C, that is Pc raised to C, into Pd raised to D, that is partial pressure of D, upon Pa raised to A, where Pa is the partial pressure of A, and into Pb raised to B, where Pb is the partial pressure of B. For a mixture of ideal gases, the partial pressure of each component is directly proportional to the concentration at a constant temperature. That is, for the component A, we can write Pa into V is equal to Na into RT, that is according to ideal gas equation, or Pa is equal to Na upon V into RT, where Na upon V is the molar concentration of A in moles per decimeter cube, or Pa is equal to molar concentration of A into RT, where A is equal to Na upon V. Similarly, for the component Pb, we can write molar concentration of B into RT, and Pc we can write molar concentration of C into RT, and Pd we can write it as molar concentration of D into RT. Now substituting equations for Pa, Pb, Pc, Pd in equation 1. This is equation 1. Here we are substituting for Pa, Pb, Pc and Pd. Then we can write Kp is equal to molar concentration of C raised to C into RT raised to C into molar concentration of D raised to D into RT raised to D, upon molar concentration of A raised to A into RT raised to A into molar concentration of B raised to B into RT raised to P. Now we are writing the molar concentration of C, D, A and B together. We can write molar concentration of C raised to C into molar concentration of D raised to D into RT raised to C plus D. RT raised to C into RT raised to D is RT raised to C plus D, upon molar concentration of A raised to A into molar concentration of B raised to B into RT raised to A into RT raised to B. RT raised to A into RT raised to B, we can write it as RT raised to A plus B. Again, this RT raised to C plus D upon RT raised to A plus B, we can write it as RT raised to C plus D minus A plus B. Therefore, Kp is equal to molar concentration of C raised to C into molar concentration of D raised to D upon molar concentration of A raised to A into molar concentration of B raised to B into RT raised to delta N, where delta N is number of moles of gaseous product minus number of moles of gaseous reactant. But Kc is equal to molar concentration of C raised to C into molar concentration of D raised to D upon molar concentration of A raised to A into molar concentration of B raised to B. Therefore, this term we can write it as Kc. So, what is the relation between Kp and Kc? Kp is equal to Kc into RT raised to delta N. Question C. State and explain Le Chatelier's principle suitably with reference to change in temperature and change in concentration. Le Chatelier's principle: when a system at equilibrium is subjected to a change in any of the factors determining the equilibrium condition of a system, the system will respond in such a way to minimize the effect of change. Change in temperature. Consider the equilibrium reaction. PCl5 gas gives PCl3 gas plus Cl2 gas plus 92.5 kilojoules. The forward reaction is exothermic. 92.5 kilojoules of heat is given out. So it is an exothermic reaction. According to Le Chatelier's principle, an increase in temperature shifts the position of equilibrium to the left. The reverse reaction is endothermic. An endothermic reaction consumes heat. Therefore, equilibrium must shift in the reverse direction to use up the added heat or heat energy converted into chemical energy. Thus, an increase in temperature favors the formation of PCl5, while decrease in temperature favors the decomposition of PCl5. B. Change in concentration. Consider the reversible reaction representing the production of ammonia. This N2 gas plus 3H2 gas gives 2NH3 gas plus heat. According to Le Chatelier's principle, when H2 or N2 is added to equilibrium, the effect of addition of H2 or N2 is reduced by shifting the equilibrium from left to right so that added N2 or H2 is consumed. The forward reaction occurs to large extent than the reverse reaction until the new equilibrium is established. As a result, the yield of ammonia is increased. In general, if concentration of one of the species in equilibrium mixture is increased, the position of equilibrium shifts in the opposite so as to reduce the concentration of this increased species. However, the equilibrium constant remains unchanged. Explain A. Reversible reaction, B. Rate of reaction. A. Reversible reaction. Reactions which do not go to completion and occur in both directions simultaneously are called reversible reactions. Reversible reactions proceed in both directions. The direction from reactant to product is the forward reaction, whereas the opposite reaction from products to reactants is called the reverse or backward reaction. A reversible reaction is denoted by drawing in between the reactants and products a double arrow. This is the symbol of double arrow, one pointing towards the forward direction and other in the reverse direction. So this is the representation of reversible reaction. Example, H2 gas plus I2 gas gives 2HI gas. B. CH3COH aqueous, that is acetic acid, plus H2O liquid gives CH3CO minus aqueous plus H3O plus. The rate of a chemical reaction can be determined by measuring the extent to which the concentration of reactant decreases in a given time interval or extent to which the concentration of product increases in the given time interval. Mathematically, the rate of reaction is expressed as rate is equal to minus d reactant upon dt, which is equal to d product upon dt, where d reactant and d product are the small decrease or increase in the concentration during the small time interval dt. Here minus sign shows that the reactant concentration goes on decreases with time. Question E. What is the effect of adding chlorine on the equilibrium? AgCl gives Ag plus aqueous plus Cl minus aqueous. Answer. Addition of Cl minus ion will favor the reverse reaction. That is, equilibrium shift from right to left. This increases the amount of AgCl. So students, we have discussed all the question answers of this lesson. Now read the textbook, study the question answers. Thank you.